All right, it's time. Hello world. Recently I built a game. Well, let's not call it a game, but a software that can turn my old classic Game Boy console into a digital desk clock like this. I built it with the C programming language and GBDK, which is a library specializes in developing retro games. And for the graphics, I use Aseprite. Aseprite is a software that help you create pixel arts like this. And as you can see, I was inspired by one of my favorite childhood gadgets, and that's the Casio F-91W. And I'm going to show you how it works. I've already put the ROM in the easy flash cartridge like this one, and just let's turn it on and see how it works. All right. Whoop. Okay, now we are at the welcome screen. I call this digital clock the retrocron. Okay, let's press start. All right, now we are at the time setting screen. You see the day, the Monday is blinking. That means this time field is active. You can set the day, the date, the hour, and the minute, of course. You can change the time field by pressing select. Now we are at the date time field, the hour time field, and the minute time field. Okay. What time is it now? It's Friday the 24th, 2 p.m. 2:43. Okay. Let's set the time accordingly. Friday. You can press up or down to change the value. So if you press up, it will go to Tuesday. Now if I press down, it will go to Sunday. So Friday is closer by pressing down. I just press it down. Now we are on Friday. So Friday the 24th. Two p.m. That means it's 14 hour in the 24-hour format. 2 p.m. what minute again? So 44. Let's make it 45 approximately. 2 p.m. 45. Now you have the time and you are ready to start the clock. So just press start. So now we are in the clock mode or the timekeeping mode. Here you can toggle the hourly chime on or off by pressing B. If I press B now, you see a bell icon appears on the top left. That means the hourly chime is active, and when the hour strikes, it gives off two short beeps. If I press B again, the bell icon disappears and the hourly chime is off. So let's see how it works. Press B. Now when the hour strikes, you can hear two beeps. It works, yes. Okay, now you see that the time is 15 o'clock, but it's in the 24-hour format, as you can see, the 24H icon there. If you are not familiar with the 24-hour format time display, you can switch it to the AM/PM format by pressing select in the timekeeping mode, like that. So now it's 3 o'clock. 3 p.m. As you can see, the PM icon appears here. You can switch it back again to the 24 hours format by pressing the select icon again. Okay, now it goes back to 15 o'clock. Alright. If you want, you can also use this clock as an alarm clock. But there's a bit of information to explain before you can set the alarm. Now we are in the clock mode and we cannot set the alarm from here. We have to go back to the time setting mode by pressing start. Okay, now we are back in the time setting mode. And to set the alarm, we have to press A for alarm. Now we are in the alarm screen. Let's say that we want the alarm to be at 15:10. Okay, I'm pressing up to go to 15. 15:10, right? 10. Okay, 10. Now at this point, if you press A, you just go back to the time setting mode without setting the alarm. If you want the alarm to be set, you have to press start. So let's go back to the alarm screen again. Now if we press start, the alarm will be set, and you can see that the alarm icon is displayed next to the bell icon. Okay, you can also toggle the hourly chime on or off in this mode by pressing B, just the same as in the clock mode. Okay, now we are ready. Press start to go to the clock mode, and let's see how the alarm works. Okay, it works. Now you can hear the alarm, and if you press A, the alarm will be turned off. Alright? Okay, let's talk a bit about the accuracy of this clock. Well, because the Game Boy is not originally designed to be a clock, so there'll be some time drifts, of course. But I tested it overnight, and that's over 7 hours span of time. And when I compared the time with my actual digital watch and my smartphone, I found out that the drift is less than 1 minute. Well, sincerely, I don't know how many seconds drifts are there, but with this kind of small drift, you can safely rely on it as your daily working digital clock. You can set the alarm for your lunch break, and you can go for it when the alarm sounds without being too hungry. That's because I use the hardware timer interrupt technique in the code, and this technique works directly with the Game Boy's CPU to count the second accurately. And if you have 1 second down accurately, you can be sure to have the other things as accurate as possible as well. And I think it's just cool to have the Game Boy as a digital clock like this on your desk. I put the link to a blog post that describes how to code this project in the description, along with the links to the other relevant tools. If you're watching the video until this point, thank you very much. If you like it, I really appreciate it. I will conclude this video right now, and have a good time. See you in the next video.